Good morning, guys. Just doing quick check-in with you guys about what's going on in class. It's been about a week since I signed you the stuff. I just want to make sure that you guys are making progress and you haven't forgotten about what you need to be working on. So a couple quick things just to make sure we understand what the big stuff. When is it due? Technically, it's due on the 12th. Normally, when we get in past the spring break cycle and I'm giving you work, I'll give it to you on a Monday and it will be due the following Sunday. So this is a little different. I gave it to you guys on Wednesday last week. Um, in theory, it would be due like today, but obviously we're not going to do that. So I'm going to have it due on Sunday, the 12th, even though that bleeds into spring break, but you can certainly get all this stuff done before then. Um, and again, I'm not going to start looking at it until probably the 13th, give or take. All right, everything's on Canvas. You guys know this. Click on Home, scroll down. You'll find what you need. Everything is done through Canvas. The two assignments that I'm asking you to work on, I will go over those in a second. But again, everything is through Canvas. And then grading. As of right now, as I think I said in the last video, what I'm being told is that we can provide new content and we can assess you. As of the last message I got, and this could very well change, and if it changes, I will let you know. Everything I'm putting in the grade book will be considered to be informal, and that includes the children's book you guys are supposed to have made. I didn't include that here, but guys, realistically, I've been harping on you getting that done for a few weeks now, so I'm going to start grading them in the next couple days and start putting the grades in for those today or in the next couple days. So make sure that you're working on it. Now, if things switch to formal grades, right, at some point, which I'm assuming they will, I will not go back and change anything. I'll just start making, grading things based on the formal side. But just because something is informal doesn't mean it doesn't carry weight. If we, for some reason, stick to informal grades the rest of the year, that would still count for 100% of your grade. So again, I want to stress to you that those will carry weight too. And let's not assume we'll go formal, but if we do go formal, everything in there is going to count just like it would going forward. All right, let's talk about the actual things I'm asking you to do. All right, so there's two basic things I'm asking you to do. I want you to understand Buddha's first sermon. I made a quick little intro lecture thing for some basic context and background information for you guys. Go ahead and download the graphic organizer off of Canvas, take the notes, make sure you get it. And then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to sit there and read the first sermon. It's broken into several parts. There's a graphic organizer designed to kind of help you take those notes and get the big ideas because the idea of the first sermon is that it's Buddha really laying out the basic teachings of Buddhism. So from this, we can then start to expand and understand Buddhism's broad message. All right, so this is a great starting point for someone trying to learn the basic ideas and teachings of the Buddha. All right, so after you've done that, make sure you do the quick write that goes along with it. The quick write is basically asking you to kind of outline, describe the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, and using the text to kind of explain that stuff. All right, cool. The next step is the New York Times article. There's a New York Times article about currently some ethnic conflict involving Buddhists in Burma. Read the article, use the graphic organizer to take notes. So the middle part is going to be where you're going to get the actual information, like understanding what's going on. And then there's the side column where you write down observations or questions you have. I strongly recommend you do that because you guys will then, as part of your grade, will jump into the discussion board I posted for you about the article. Now, I went in there yesterday afternoon and I didn't see a single post from anybody. So that's kind of the other reason I'm doing this video, that make sure that you don't forget about this stuff, right? Make sure you get in there. I was ready to go in there and start making comments and asking questions, stirring the pot, and there was nothing to start. Sad. So go ahead and make sure you get that done. I would strongly recommend that you do the Buddha's first sermon first because this kind of gives you the teachings of the religion, and then you can start to look at what's going on in this article and begin to try to see how does one kind of like make these two seemingly incompatible ideas come together of peace and love and prosperity on the Buddhism side. Now we're talking about potentially ethnic cleansing and violence and discrimination against a specific group. How does that come together if these are the teachings from Buddha's first sermon? All right. As always, if you have anything that's keeping you from getting your work done, other than general senioritis or laziness, please reach out to me. There's things that maybe we as a district can do to help you. I know there are drive-through IT days. There's assistance in other ways. Please reach out. I'm more than happy to assist you in any way that I can. I just need to know what assistance you need, and I will start working on my end. All right, guys, I'll see you later. I just want to note, in case you guys are curious, I am doing this from my daughter's bedroom, and I am wearing a collared shirt. Felt the collared shirt would bring you some of that normalcy that we're all craving right now. All right, because let's be real, if I'm not wearing a collared shirt with checkers on it and my sleeves rolled up, is this the world we really live in? Bye.